Hello, guys. I just want to announce. I just want to announce. Well, this vein caught me a bit unprepared. I was having some kind of issues, and then out of nowhere it appeared. What else can I say? Two vein misses. You've seen Matt Schnell and Philip Rowe. I was working. Yeah, I was working on some aspects of the game, and I was writing something. Then I've seen what happened. Just to turn on TV. It's gonna be a soccer match. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Well, I was expecting, I was expecting some things, but this really went too far with these vein misses, and uh, what else to say? Does it suck? Yeah, to some point, yeah. Really much, yeah, to some point. But okay, I'll go to Thompson. I'm gonna go with Holland. Still think Holland has it. They were the first to hit the scale, and I think it's gonna be an okay one. I really much believe it's gonna be an okay fight to go. Just gonna give you last minute picks and predictions. Just to announce my boss that I'm done for this week. Alright. I'm staying with the Jauregui to win minus 305. I think Jauregui gonna win a decision. Yeah, I still think she's gonna win a decision. Let me check out the best fight odds. And let's lock and load. Minus 305. Still have Jasmine via decision. Jauregui fight starts around 3. Minus 280. Jauregui to win decision. Think she's gonna win via decision. Yeah, I know Estela Nunes was having some problems in the past. I know she was losing to some names, and yeah, if you're fishing for plus money, let's go. You can fish like this for the plus money. 1 second. Okay, then I'm gonna go with the next one. Francis Marshall versus Marcelo Rojo. I'm still going with Marshall. Marshall to win minus 165. Marshall inside the distance. Don't have much info on Rojo, but I'm gonna go Marshall. Hold on, it's too fucking hot here. 1 second. Here I am, guys. There I go. Alright, I'm still gonna go with Marshall inside the distance. How much is Marshall inside the distance? Looked pretty much okay. Plus 130. Plus 130 gonna be a nice piece of play for me. Yeah, plus 130. Defo agree with this one. The next one, Hinaro Valdez, Nathan Levy. Going with Levy decision. I don't think Levy is gonna finish him, though he's got a brutal knockout power. Levy to win minus 200. Levy decision, last 350. I believe Levy has good chances to win him via decision. If it goes to decision, though. I'm saying if it goes to decision. I'm not having the Bulgarian Cowboy t-shirt today. I'm having the other one because I will need it for tomorrow. But I'm looking a bit differently today. And the next fight is going to be between Amanda Ribas and Tracy Cortez. Safe pick, his fight starts round 3. Ribas versus Cortez to go round 3. Minus 450. Tracy versus Ribas goes the distance. Minus 280. Cortez to win. Die-hard fan of Amanda Ribas, but unfortunately, I don't see Ribas winning this match. Cortez decision. I simply don't see Ribas winning this match. That's something I can't ignore. That's a fact I cannot ignore. I would like to say that I can ignore this fact, but I simply can't. Hope all the fights are going to come to fruition. I hope we are not going to see fight postponement, and I hope that is not going to come to fruition. But anything is possible, you know. Literally anything is possible. So then Darren Elkins versus Jonathan Pierce, no distance. Hey mate, no distance, minus 175. Hey mate, minus 175. Pierce versus Elkins. Elkins plus 360, just too good to miss. But no distance, my initial pick. How are you doing, guys? 34. One championship. No, I'm going to a training session. Later. As soon as I finish this stream. Today I'm training shrimping. I'm training shrimp, sweeps, transitions. I'm going to a training session as soon as I finish this stream. And then we are watching Serbia in my dojo. We are watching Serbia is playing against Switzerland. So we are watching, then we're gonna go hang around. But for UFC, going live. You know, Serbia is playing against Switzerland. And Switzerland is gonna whoop our asses, but I mean, I'm just gonna, how to say, I don't know, just having fun. Hardly, man, very hardly. Serbia is only having 1 point from 2 matches, and Switzerland, if Switzerland plays draw or if they win us, we are fucked up. Yes, only if they win. Mark Diakitse minus 315 to win. Diakitse decision. Diakitse is a shooting guy, shooting specialist. Diakitse decision. You are right. We have to win Switzerland. We have to win 2-0 or 3-1 or 4-2 if we want to. Hello, Kobe. If we want to advance into the next stage, we need to win by 2 goal differential. So beating Switzerland is hard, man. It's gonna be very, very hard. Like that match between Serbia and Switzerland, I don't know. I want Serbia to advance into the next round, but it's gonna be hard. And if we meet Portugal in the next round, that's great because we already beat Portugal once. Portugal is easier rival than Switzerland for Serbia. Talking for Serbia, Clegg Vida, Scott Holtzman. Spot to win. Fight starts round 3. I know, man. I'm scared of that fight, honestly. I'm very, very scared. I'm scared of that soccer match. Minus 280. Ultimate decision, probably. Guida Whisperer is not happy with this. What's Scott's record? Scott's record doesn't have some of a great record. I don't know, like, exactly. 14 wins, 5 losses, says on Wikipedia. 5 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submission, 7 wins by decision. Good cardio, 3 losses by decision. Scored back-to-back losses to Ben Eldarius and Mateusz Gamrot, both via KO. Unfortunately, Guida is 40 years old. And Guida Whisperer told me that he is not, that he is very, very scared of this fight. That fight might be good for a live spot. Exactly. That could be a great fight for a live spot, though. A live spot works. Angela Hill versus Emily Ducote. I'm taking Ducote. Ducote to win, -120. Ducote decision. Yeah, it could be a good fight. I just hope Serbia is going to win, man. But, I mean, beating Switzerland 1-0, I can hope. But, like, beating them 2-0, not easy. You think Ducote will shoot takedowns or just stand? Shoot takedowns, probably. Who is better luck, Nicolau or RDA? RDA, but odds are tricky. I don't like the odds on RDA. I think the odds are pretty much off point, but Nico Price versus Phil Rowe. Rowe missed weight. Listen, last time I picked against a guy who missed weight. Just hammer, tie, he won't lose. No distance, Price versus Rowe. Rowe is coming heavier into this match. Rowe is coming way heavier. That kind of scares the shit out of me. I mean, he's coming heavier into this fight. When you're coming heavier, it's an unfair advantage. Right? Yeah, 30% more, you're right. I mean, yes. Price will lose. I say no distance. Phil Rao. What to say, man? I mean, what can I say? He missed weight. This time I'm gonna go with the guy who missed weight. Anyone betting on boxing? Nah, I didn't bet on boxing. I only have 3 UFC picks. And Tai Tuivasa is one of them as well, as you know. I'm just sorry because I didn't click Tai Tuivasa KO TKO. I just picked Tai Tuivasa regular victory. Jack looked emotional on the scale. I know, but he passed the scale. 186, man, last minute. Josh Kelly. No, I didn't know that Josh Kelly is boxing tonight. Who is he boxing against? I didn't know that he's boxing. Good luck, man. I really didn't know. I do boxing predictions because my sponsor forces me to do so. I like boxing, but I'm a diehard MMA addict. But my sponsor is like, make boxing picks. So alright, I'm making them. Evans. Ooh, that's a tough opponent. Very tough. Let me see the main card. Jack Hermansson versus Roman Dolidze. No distance. No distance, Hermansson versus Dolidze. -110. Dolidze to win. +165. Right? Eric Andrews versus Kyle Dackhaus. I've got another no distance pick. No distance, Andrews versus Dackhaus. Side pick. I don't know. This is tricky, man. Can Andrews pull out an upset? That Dakos. Hold on. Plus 275. Hendrik split is live, potentially. Schnell getting finished. There is a chance, but Schnell has decent BGG. You should bet big on Rowe. Phil Rowe, he missed weight. I mean, last time I picked against a guy who missed weight and I made a mistake. Maybe this time I'm gonna be lucky. Yeah, Ender split is pretty much live. RDA, Nicolau, and Fury to win. Fury is going to win for sure. I don't know how Chisora can finish that guy. There's no way Chisora wins. I just don't know how. How could Chisora win that fight? Pavlovich to Ivasa. What? Whoa! Look at this, lads. Look at this. Let's go, baby. Tuivasa to win plus 190. Let's go, baby. Let me see how much it's Tuivasa KO TKO. Plus 215. I like that. What's tie by KO for you? Plus 215. What do you think of tie by KO? Tie Bam Bam, hope he wins. Pavlovich can also knock him out. No distance is a safer pick, but tie KO. Sorry. My mistake. Plus 215. Plus 215. Sorry. I'm gonna raise this message. Can Roman steal Tracy Cortez from Brian Ortega? Anything is possible. I'll delete this. Sorry, I made a mistake. I'm gonna delete this message. Can Roman steal Tracy? Anything is possible, Thomas. Literally anything is possible. I wouldn't be surprised if that comes to fruition. Mateus Nicolau versus Matt Schnell. Nicolau to win minus 365. Nicolau round 3. Round 3. Yes, he passed away. You are right. Poor JP buys. Tracy wins by submission. There is a chance. I think Tracy is gonna win though, but Hivas has good submission defense. She survived Mackenzie Dern, if you know. And her TDD rocks. Her TDD rocks too. Hold on, my coach sent me a message. 1 second. It's an important message. Yeah, I'm gonna come just to respond. Sorry. Hivas has a suspect chin, but don't expect Cortez to test it. No, Cortez is not gonna test it. No worries, Cortez is not gonna test it. I just have to respond to my coach. He messaged me to ask whether I'm coming or not. I'm coming. Okay. Let me see the next one. Bram Barbarenga, Rafael Dos Anjos. Dos Anjos to win. Dos Anjos to win. Minus 5-6. So, Dos Anjos submission. Barbarenga can take a beating, that's true, but say Dos Anjos via submission. Dos Anjos is a BJJ black belt. Barbarenga can take a beating, but if the fight gets dragged to the ground, I think Dos Anjos gonna win. Dos Anjos decision. Let me check. Dos Anjos decision. Hey, Kale. How are you doing, man? Oh, that's awesome, man. That's outstanding. Congrats. I only see you, D. That's awesome, man. I'm glad. I'm very glad because of it. Now, I don't see. Just take Roman to win. Good odds. Roman is the underdog. Roman by submission or KO. I'd rather go with the KO. Hard to submit Hermanson. Minus 110. Okay. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you're getting married. That's outstanding. Roman is an underdog. Yes, yes, yes. Did Matt Schnell's hair really weigh a half pound? Yep. Why not, man? It's not impossible. Kevin Holland, Steven Thompson. I have Holland to win. I mean, we have Kevin Holland in the chat, so. Rivas or Cortez? Cortez. I'll say Holland inside the distance, or. No, I'm actually gonna take Holland decision. Let's see whether Wonderboy is gonna last. I know it's very risky, but. Fight goes the distance is plus 150. So glad you're getting married, man. That's awesome. That is awesome, man. Really awesome. Did Schnell shave his head? I don't know. Did he? Holland by submission. Let's go, Kevin. You know, all this drama and yeah, there is a chance that his hair weighed that much. There is a possibility. You know, this is MMA. Anything is possible. I bet scorecard equals no action on Holland at minus 192. Minus 192. That's awesome. Holland decision. What are the odds? I think it's plus 350. Plus 350. Nile, plus 350. One second. Just 1 second. I need to change something. 1 second, guys. One second. Okay, I updated. Chanel missed weight and made weight with shaved head. Oh, Kevin Bayudi plus 350. That's crazy. Reminds me of Jeremy Stevens. Same for Wonderboy. Is ONE FC tomorrow or today? I don't know. 5 round, bro. Don't think so. I don't know, man. We'll see. Let me see when is ONE FC. Got no idea when it is. I guess tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm not at home. I'm working. I'm working other job. I'm reffing tomorrow. Roberto Soldic is a favorite against Murad Ramazanov. December 3rd. It's tomorrow. I'm reffing tomorrow. I have some tournament. Yeah, 5 rounds. You're right about that, lads. I wasn't confident in Schnell before. I'm definitely not confident in him now. Me neither. I mean, he shaved his head and... Yeah, a guy with a shaved head. What do you think about it? It's a guy with a shaved head. Everyone is sleeping on Hermanson. No, I don't think Hermanson is going to win. I'm going with fight, not going the distance. I think actually the Leeds is not an easy opponent to deal with, especially for a guy like Hermanson. They were wrong. Everyone picked Curtis against Hermanson. Yeah, I also picked Chris Curtis to win, but Hermanson outstruck him. Yeah, Hermanson outstruck him. What can you say about that? Was a big surprise. Really came as a big surprise back then. That's not something I was expecting in the first place. Isn't that short notice thing? Kinda. Yeah, could be a short notice thing. Yes, it is a short notice to some point. Can't call it a real short notice though, but when you're doing something like it was not set months ago, if that's what you're asking. It was not sent months ago, if you know what I mean. Crazy how it only kind of happens to Hermanson. Well, if he beats the Leeds now, I get he is going to get a fight with a very hard, with a very much hard opponent. I mean, he's going to fight top 5 if he beats the Leeds right now, I assume. Shoot him with questions. I forgot Hermanson versus Vettori happened. Oh, yeah. Hermanson versus Vettori happened. You are right. That fight definitely came to fruition. If the Leeds wins, he should fight Vettori or Branson. Yes, that's true. He should. That's true. That fight should definitely come to fruition. At least I hope it's gonna come to fruition, though. I'm hoping. I'm hoping, though. This fight is looking, how to say, for the Leeds, this is to be or not to be. If the Leeds wins now, he's going. I'm not gonna say he's gonna get into title contention. I don't wanna sound too off. I don't say he's gonna get into title contention, but I think he is going to have massive chances to be in top 5 or even to challenge some of the best names. I would actually like to see the Leeds versus Vettori. That is my dream fight. No, I did not do one FC picks, but I will tell you now what I think of those fights. I will tell you now. I hope Soldic is gonna. I hope Soldic is going to win, but I'm not sure of that fight. Let me see. I have Denis Zamboanga winning. I'm gonna write you which are my most confident ones. Thoughts on Illuminati Secret Society? Really? Didn't know much. I don't know much on Illuminati Secret Society. Zamboanga to win. Soldic Muradov, I'm not sure about that fight. Then the Reader. Rainier the Reader to win. Good underdog. You may be right. 5-round but strike battle. None of them like to grapple. Holland is stronger. Thompson should clinch with him. True. Matchmaking. I like the matchmaking, Kale. The Reader to win. Let me say. Jared Brooks is heavy favorite against Joshua Pasio. I'm staying away from this one. Eustachio versus Young Hu. I don't know much about them. Amir Ali Akbari to defeat Brandon Vera. Amir Ali Akbari to defeat Vera. I might lie bet Roman. 10th round. Vlad, you pick Kevin Holland or Wonderboy? Kevin Holland to win. Let me see more ONE FC picks. I'm gonna write Umar Khan. Ooh. Umar Khan to win. I like that. There you go. What I think about ONE FC bouts. What do you think about the Leeds Jack? The fight will not go the distance. If I must pick a side, I would go with Roman Dolidze because Hermansson didn't look good at the scales. I mean, he's probably gonna recover it, you see, but man, he really didn't look good on the scales. He looked like shit on the scales, man. It's true that he pretty much looked like shit on the scales. Pretty much wasn't his day though. He barely cut the scale. What time does one start? Ooh, got no idea. Let me check. Maybe you can check here. If Roman lands clean, it's night for Joker. True. Fight's gonna end really late East Coast time, starting at 7 p.m. 15 fights. Maybe we get a lot of finishes. I hope so too. I'm going to sleep before the fights. I'm around 65-70%. Depends, but around that percentage, 65-70. Average score is 66 or 68. Any questions, guys? 3 choices for fight of the night. Chivas Cortez. I always say my bets. You can always follow them. I'm gonna write you my bets for this one. I mean, who follows me, I always write my bets, so you can check it out. I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding anything. These are my bets, and predictions are like accuracy 66 to 68%. But when it comes to bets, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Three choices for the fight of the night. Chivas Cortez. Then, let me see. Holland Thompson. And Valdez Levy. Maybe Valdez Levy. Yeah, you are right. I'm writing, Adam. That's like a normal accuracy. But it depends, really. I'm telling you, sometimes, for example, I was having 10 out of 11 predictions, and I had bets all out of 1. So it happened to me once. 10 out of 11 were my predictions, and I had only one bet, all out of 1. I missed the bet, and I had 10 accurate predictions. It happens. But it was funny. Pretty much was funny to me. Good picks. I also think Hill Ducati will be sneaky. Sometimes Hill gets into these scraps. I didn't pick that for the fight of the night because I think Ducati is probably going to shoot in. She's probably going to shoot in for takedowns, while MJ knows to strike pretty much well, but she can be a scrappy fighter. You're right about that aspect of the game. She can be scrappy. Doesn't have to mean she will drag the fight to the canvas, but can she be scrappy? Yeah, of course she can. Anything is possible. Ducati hits hard when she strikes. That's true. But Angie can take a beating. She's got a solid chin. I actually think Angie has a solid chin. When is Lucinda fighting next? That was some fight with Jasmine. I don't know when is Lucinda fighting next. You think probably about Jasmine Lucinda, right? I'm not sure when is she fighting. I believe she's paired to fight Jezudevicius, right? Or maybe I'm making a mistake though. I'm sure who is her next opponent. What do you think about Hermansson's weight? He looked fat. Um, he looked horrible on the scales. I picked not going the distance for that fight, but if I must pick a side, gonna lean Roman Dolidze. When Hermansson looked that horrible on the scales, I believe Roman Dolidze has decent chances to get things done. I think Dolidze will take his head off. Well, Dolidze showed killer instinct in some of his last fights, so there is a possibility. John Jones in March looks that way. John Jones is getting back for 15 months, so when I see him stepping inside the octagon, I will trust that. I mean, he is returning for 15 months. He is stalling, man. I don't know why. Bro, let's have closer look. Yannikovsky versus Kubishin. We need your comment and prediction for it. I think Yannikovsky is going to win because he is more well-rounded fighter. That is my prediction. So, Yannikovsky for the win. Yes. I'm going to bet on him. Nice plus money. Good luck. Say Yannikovsky to win. ONE FC underdogs. I only picked that one underdog. I'm unsure about the majority of the fights. Rainier the Reader is an underdog. I'm not sure why. Hey, Charles, how are you doing, man? Well, it's going nice. It's going nice, having a great day, hanging around with the boys. Not bad. Really much not bad. Do you trust Elon Musk? I don't know, man. He took Twitter pretty much recently. I don't know. Not sure what to think about that, but he is making some high-level changes. He sacked many people. Many people don't have their jobs. I don't know what is he thinking of doing. I don't know what he thinks to do. I'm not sure into his strategy, but we will see. I bet on him against Dakov's horse. Hope he'll keep winning. Oh, good luck with that. Well, if you bet on him against Dakov's, you were one of the rare people who were right about that fight. I wasn't thinking that Dolidze is going to win. But against Dakov's, he pretty much surprised me with that powerful knee. But if you were right about that one way to go, I actually made a big mistake in that fight. I underestimated Dolidze's clinching skills. I'm just checking something. Yes, I'm Georgian. I know who Dolidze is. Yeah, Dolidze is brutal. He's extremely brutal. He's a great fighter. Top 5 Georgian fighter ranking. Merab Dvalishvili, Giga Chikadze, There are many great Georgian fighters. It's so hard, man. Many of them are great. See, it's simple for you. Bronze strike, there is not with Kubishin. Yeah, you are right. I won on Levan Chokeli too against Faraldo. Topuria? Yeah, I forgot Topuria. Yeah, he lives in Spain, but he is Georgian. Yes, Topuria. Dolidze, maybe. And man, there are so many great Georgian fighters. So many of them are amazing. It's such a hard question. Liana Jojo? Nah, I don't see her as a great fighter. She's a regular. You think Liana Jojo or... Levan Chokeli is very much underestimated. He's a Bellator fighter. There are so many great fighters from Georgia. Such a small state and so many great fighters. It's so hard to rate top 5. Rating top 10 would be easier. Nico Price opened as plus 110 underdog, now he's minus 112 favorite. Topuria is beast, we won't get underdog money on him. No, you won't. No, you won't. Yeah, the boy trains in Alicante, but it's so hard to like top 5 Georgian guys because Georgia has a lot of great fighters. There are tons of them. Tons of them are really, really good. Topuria to win. Topuria to win, but can be a great fight. We'll see. Topuria is having great wrestling plus a great knockout ability, great scrambles, great ground game. He's more well-rounded than, for example, Giga Chikadze or Merab Dvalishvili. But Merab can really take a beating. Topuria will finish him. I also say Topuria is going to win that fight. You know which fighter, according to me, is the greatest Georgian potential in like 5 years? This guy. If you're from Georgia, you probably know that guy. My pick is Topuria, but I can't bet him. Michel is tricky. He is. Evander Holyfield, best fighter from Georgia. I think from the American Georgia. From the American Georgia, I don't know. I'm just talking about Georgia and the Black Sea. I don't know about from the American Georgia. ASAP, if you're from Georgia, then you probably know that guy. He's fighting at FNC, but he's gonna take the belt soon. That guy is amazing. He's so powerful, he's so strong, and he's very young. I believe he used to be a champ in Georgia, then arrived to FNC. The next stop is probably gonna be Cage Warriors or Dana White Contender Series. A kickboxer, a fearsome striker, a kickboxer. Yeah, you know him. Then you know who he is. I mean, it's a small country, so everybody know each other, I assume. Keep eye on Alexandre Topuria. Oh! Yeah, Alexandre Topuria. I forgot, you have so many great fighters. I mean, it's so hard to rank Georgian fighters like you have 10, 20 great fighters. It's so hard to get a track on all of them. He's Elias' brother. I know who is Alexandre Topuria. I know who is that. There are so many great fighters. Is he close to making UFC? I know who he is, but I'm unsure whether he is close or not. Hope we'll see him in UFC soon. ASAP, is he close to reaching UFC, fighting a Dana White Contender or... I know who the guy is, but I haven't done much of the research, but I've heard of him. I know who is Alexandre Topuria. Nate and Nick. Yes, we will see him soon. Nate and Nick Diaz for me. Langfield versus the loser of Cortez Rivas. Let's go. Nate and Nick for me. Craziest brothers. But there were many great brothers, but Nate and Nick are the craziest combo. Hard to beat the Diaz brothers. Craziest combo, Diaz brothers. Pettis brothers were great, but Diaz brothers are legendary. Contender series should be all year round, and Easy versus Alex should be TUF 32 coaches. Yes, contender series is. I really wonder when is the next contender series going to take place. I think it starts June. Oh, I didn't know that. And in June, Cowboy is going to Bulgaria on the sea. In June, I'm going on the Bulgarian sea. But I will still record predictions at the sea, but I'm just going to the sea. I'm just gonna hang around and enjoy. Keep eye also on Itsuba Buladze. I know who is Itsuba Buladze. He is great fighter. I know who is Itsuba Buladze. It's probably gonna go June or July. I'm going to the sea in Bulgaria. Also, this month I'm traveling too. Ty said he won't be able to fight on Australia card. I think it's a negotiation tactic. Well, if he loses now, he won't be able to fight. If he wins, why not? If he wins. He used to like Aljo, but he's delusional now. Triple C gonna make him bend the knee. Is Triple C really gonna get back? I know it's a negotiation. So sad to see Ty coming back so soon. Yes, I know. Pretty much sad. He's fighting again, man. I'm done doubting Aljo. I don't know whether Cejudo is really going to get back. Or maybe it's just a negotiation tactic. Aljo got this one. Aljo confirmed it on his channel. I know he confirmed it, but as soon as it becomes official, I'm probably gonna give my thoughts on it. I won big money on him against Jan both time. That's awesome. You guys picking Aljo are crazy. Ah, that's awesome, man. If you won on him against Jan, first time it was a disqualification, but the second time Aljo outworked him, and Jan also protested against Sean O'Malley, but Jan had control. He had the control. I don't know how Jan lost that fight to Sean O'Malley. Those rules are kinda odd when they favor damage. I mean, I know that rules favor damage etc, but I don't know how is the scoring system. Scoring system is kinda weird. July make more chance to go for me. So can we finally meet once? That'll be very nice. That's okay. No props to me. If you ever come to Belgrade, you are always welcome, man. Just hoop me a message. I'm eager to meet each other. I watched Aljo's whole wrestling career at Cortland because my brother's team wrestled and he was never that good. I lost money on Jan, but I think Sugar won 1 and 3rd round. He won't be able to take down or control Cejudo. No, he won't be able to control. He will take his back. Oh yeah, why not? He will. Cejudo, too old, fat. He was having a layoff. I think Triple C is Pereira. Aljo is on his prime. Yeah, Aljo is in his prime, you're right. He ain't giving up his back. He's better on the feet, he's bigger, faster. There is a solid possibility of that. Got to say, there is a solid possibility. Everyone Triple C fights is bigger. Can he cut to 135? That's my question now. He's looking way too big. He's like now bulky. Can he really cut to that weight? That is my question. No, can he really cut to that weight? He's bigger than Holland. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's bigger than Holland. Give him to Merab. I think Merab would defeat him. I think Merab is too tough for him. Merab is a dangerous opponent for Cejudo's fighting style. Just too tricky for his fighting style, though. He won't go that 121 pounds. He was like 18. Yeah, 121, man. Now he barely cuts to 135. Now he weighs 160. Aljo big reach advantage. Of course, everybody's having massive reach advantage against that guy. I think Merab will be champ soon if Aljo takes a loss. Yep. He would beat the crap out of Merab. Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. People underestimate the GOAT because his height and his cringe. But he is the drama king. That guy is a cringe drama king. He likes to make drama. Imagine what Merab can do in 5 rounder. Nobody wants to fight him. Nobody wants to fight him, that's true, because of his insane cardio. I think his cardio is insane. Hey JJ, how are you doing? Dobro utro. How are you doing, JJ? I'm enjoying. I'm really enjoying this morning. Or or I can say this evening. It's nighttime here in Serbia. How good would Sterling be at featherweight? I don't know. Tough question. I don't think he has the power for that weight. Imagine if there was no cage to hold Aljo against and knee him in the thighs. Yeah, that could be awesome. Awesome strategy. He will be the first Georgian champ, him or Topuria. I think Topuria is going to be the champ, if you ask me. I think Topuria is going to be the first Georgian champ, but Merab has decent chances. Do believe Merab has decent chances. Topuria can get the belt. Yeah, he can. That is true. Topuria can get the belt. I agree. Great, thank you for BKFC. No problems, man. I think BKFC also are in. Also, we have BKFC next week, right? I will try to give. Hope you are well, my friend. I'm better. I'm really much feeling better. You think Aljo is juicing? Yes, there is a possibility, man. I believe he is juicing. I do believe, yes. I believe he's juicing. Everybody's on something. Yeah, you know what was Nick Diaz saying? This is fucking UFC. Everybody's on steroids. Wow, this is fucking UFC. Everybody's on steroids. Maybe peptides or SARMs. Anything is possible. Ask Nate. He's on weed. Nate Diaz with USADA in his home. Hey, look at me. I'm changing angle. Do you remember that video? It shows that Bisping and Anthony only ever talk about Conor being on roids and ignore everyone else. Giga was the closest to the belt. Does he get back on track? I don't know, man. Since Qatar defeated him via that decision, I don't know. I hope he's the same guy after that. He didn't look that bad in that fight, but unfortunately it didn't go well for him. I was expecting he was gonna win Qatar though. He was a heavy favorite for that fight, but it seems we underestimated the power of Colin Qatar. Not just me. It was not only me who made a mistake. Many of us did. But shit happens, you know? Think he can get back on track, but belt, I don't know. Me too. Yeah, I have a reasonable doubt, if you know what I mean by that. Not his night. I think he can beat Qatar. It was not his night. You're right about that. Defo was not his night. I believe he could have beat Qatar too. But unfortunately, it didn't come to fruition. Qatar should be fighting Yair instead of Emmett. That's true. That could be a decent piece of play. That could really be a decent piece of play. Is Magula versus Sarukian prediction? That fight is high level and flying under the radar. Tsarukian to win. Tsarukian to win for me. I believe Tsarukian gonna win. But Ismagulov is a great fighter. Yeah, he is a great fighter, but I think Tsarukian is on a higher level at the moment. I hope Qatar gets a title shot. He's earned one. Yep. Oh, Qatar hurt his knee badly, you know. I'm worried about Calvin Qatar and his knee, man. When he recovers, maybe. He won against Gamrot, true. I love Ismagulov's boxing plus TDD. Yep. Francesco Ricci is a beast. Some say Mundell is too big for him, but I like Ricci to win. Francesco Ricci to win. He had Tsarukian winning versus Gamrot too. Guram versus Moises. Guram to win. Yeah, we've overseen Guram Kutateladze. I told you they have many great fighters from Georgia. He is 34 at featherweight. Where's most man guy won TUF and hasn't fought since? I wonder the same. Guram is really good. He destroys Moises. Guram to win. Guram to win for me. Is Guram unbeaten? I think so. I think he hasn't lost a single fight. Sad to see his fight against Ismagulov. He had him winning versus Ismagulov. I think. Or did he lose? I forgot, man. I forgot. I'm unsure. Let me check. Georgian Viking. 12-3-0 is his record. Yeah, lost to Ismagulov via controversial split decision. I had him winning. And he also lost to Enkamp and Kilek in the early stages of his career. But against Ismagulov, I had him winning. But against Mateusz Gamrot, I didn't. I had Gamrot winning, though. Me too. Herb fed it up. Yeah, it was super close, but I was thinking Guram won that fight. Close fights can't be robberies, though, but I disagree with that decision. Gotta say, I disagree with that decision. Who is betting 1FC? Brooks over Passia, easy money. I have some ideas for 1FC, but for example, Rainier the Reader is a great underdog, if you ask me. Denis Zamblanga is probably gonna win. 155 has so much talent, it's insane. Islam defending the title will be way more challenging than Khabib. That gun KO of Tai was brutal. I hope he doesn't go out like that again. I hope so too. Vera to lose. Agree. Islam versus Dariush will be fun. Yeah, that's a nice fight. Nice fight for me. Or Islam versus Bilal would be great. Pretty much similar fighting styles are gonna square off against each other. Charles, me too. Tai is a good dude. Oh, yes, he is. Yeah, he is. I agree with that. I'm scared for Tai, but I bet on him. Second round. I also bet on Tai, if that means something to you. I also bet on Tai. But Pavlovich is powerful, man. But I also bet on Tai, so Ty is great, but he's coming back too soon. I know, man. That's why he's probably an underdog. Doesn't he have some kind of a medical suspension? Should he have a medical suspension in that case? I think Philip Rao is gonna win too. I also have Philip Rao win. Sometimes they don't give out medical suspensions. It makes no sense. He should have had a medical suspension. Phil Rao's most TKOs around 3. Exactly, Charles. I don't know, man. He got knocked out. He should have gotten a medical suspension, though. I don't know why he didn't get one, though. That's something I don't understand. Totally responsible to risk ties held like this. They treat fighters like meat. Like then Tony turned around relatively recently after he got KO'd. Think Ty will get knocked out and hope I'm wrong. I bet on Ty, so I must hope he's not gonna get knocked out. I already put money on Ty. I put money on Yasmin Jauregui, and I put money on their kiss. Yes, the UFC trying to have fights every week is going to end up killing someone eventually. I know. And now it might be too risky piece of play. Let me see list of UFC events. I must see something. I must check it out. Which UFC events are slated? Only 2 UFC events in January. Only 2 in January? It's a bit of surprising. Ty is gonna have to pressure. You are right. They don't have fights every week. Almost every. But in January they have only two events. Ty is fast enough. He can bum rush through the middle of tall guys. Yasmin is great fighters. So fast and sharp. Decision 3rd or December 3rd and December 10th weekly. Too bad with the unit system, and if so, what are your unit sizes? I always put $5, $10. I always play singles. I hate betting on women's MMA, but she is beast. Yes, she is. Hopefully, Francis signs the contract for February. Me too. Not every single week, but it's way more than the old days. Let's not get lost in details here. It depends. In February, we are going to have event every single week. I am for frequent UFC for betting reasons, selfishly, but why is Roman fighting on 10 days' notice? I don't know, man. Like, fighting on 10 days' notice is insanity. I don't know whether he cut weight. I mean, he cut weight, that's okay, but it's a shock for the body. Giga versus Zombie. I think Giga is gonna win that one. I think Zombie is tactically good opponent for him. I actually think Giga is a good opponent for him. I also hope Giga is gonna fish for a KO. Zombie on a decline. Yeah, Zombie's on a downfall right now. You're right, the Korean Zombie's on a downfall right now. His career is definitely on a downfall. Yeah, Zombie's on a downfall right now. That's true. Zombie and CX, it will be a great fight for Giga. I hope so. I believe it's gonna be a great fight. I think it's gonna be a nice piece of play though. Who was the good underdog in 1FC? There you go. Let's see Giga Yair. Isn't Yair fighting for the belt against Emmett? I think Volkanovski vacated the belt. I believe he is fighting for the belt. Or not. Yeah, like you say, for selfish reasons, but at least you're honest. Does Spears finish Elkins? Hardly. I have fight starts round 3 in that fight, or the fight will not go the distance. I believe if it's a finish, it's gonna be a late finish. I don't see Elkins as an easy guy. Yes, I think he is. I just don't see Elkins as an easy guy to finish. Just my thoughts, though. What do you think of transgender 11-year-olds? Normal thoughts? What should I think? I mean, they're humans, right? Doctor stoppage is always a risk with his scar tissue issue. I know, man, when you're having scar tissue. To be honest, I have never seen, never been in that situation, Kev. Disgusting. You're not welcome in Serbia with them thought. Um, I don't know. I've never seen a transgender in my whole life, so. But I have nothing against them, though. It's like, yes, once I smoked him. This. That is my religion. Agnostic. You can read. About it more on the internet. It's like you do believe, but you're not completely convinced. I'm not Orthodox. Just to know, many people believe I'm Orthodox because I'm Bulgarian, but I'm not. And I'm not atheistic. Also, many believe I'm Orthodox or atheistic. No, I'm agnostic. How about Marquez versus Folayang for 1FC? I think Folayang would have greater chances to win that fight. But in Serbia, Kevin, people are pretty much narrow-minded. You know, my coach is one of rare people who respects freedom. One of very much rare people who respects freedom. Hamzat Pereira. No distance on that one. Either it's going to be Hamzat via ground and pound, or it's going to be Pereira with a massive left hook or a big knee like he used to knock out Michailidis. No distance, not going the distance. Somebody gets smoked. Serbia is Christian country. Yes. Yes, Serbia is Orthodox Christians. Yes, majority of population. Think Hamzat will smoke him easy. If he drags the bow to the ground, yep. Yeah, horrible matchup for Pereira. Nah, I don't mind. Majority of people are Orthodox in Serbia. Not all, but majority. Of course he will easy. You bet, bud? Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I have 3 bets. Vid? Ah. Well, when we're already talking about Vid, I called that guy, and he doesn't have stash right now, but as soon as he has the stash, he will call me. That's what he told when we're already talking about Vid. But I really need some Vid, man. I definitely need some Vid. I don't smoke like every single day, like once a month. But it's relaxing. I mean, Kev was right about one thing. It's relaxing, man. Weed is pretty much relaxing. I don't smoke cigars. Only weed sometimes, but I can't stand cigars. Few more minutes, then I'll have to go. I must go to a training session. Like 5 more minutes, I will hang around with the boys. Tonight I'm doing shrimping. For dinner, I was eating beans with cabbage. Beans with cabbage. That's what I ate. I ate that before I turned this stream on. Beans with cabbage. Big fan of that meal, man. Do you grow your own food? Majority of food, yes. Not all of them, but majority of food, yes. It's always the best if you have an opportunity to grow your own food. That's the best opportunity, if you have it. But I can't grow every single piece of food, but majority of food, yes. Is your father my father? My father is a taste. He is this. That is my father. He is atheistic. And my mom is, well, my mom is something in between. She claims she is atheistic, and she claims that she is Orthodox Christian. So I don't know what to think, but my dad is atheistic. He's like atheistic, non-believer. He doesn't believe in anything. But that's okay. That's his own personal preference, I assume. That's the way he chose, I assume. All right, guys. I need to get myself ready for the training session, and I need to watch Derby against Switzerland. So, have a great day, everyone. Catch you later, and it's gonna be nice. Have a great day, everyone. Was a nice stream, nice chat, nice piece of chat, nice piece of play. Thank you all for being here. Tomorrow for UFC, let's lock and load.